morning, everybody. Jason, Hollis Farms. Loaded up in a Dodge early this morning. Gotta take a little road trip. Gonna be heading west. Got me a little honey bun and a Dr. Pepper I'm fixing to work on. Had to leave Pete house this morning. I'm gonna have a couple of stops. It's hot. Him inside the truck. I'd rather leave him at home. I don't want him to get in the truck, stay in the truck and be hot. But anyway, we'll get with him after a while. We're on the road. Kind of bright out here right now. Something it looks like in the camera. Anyway, make it to Columbus. Got to run up here to Love's and fill this baby up with fuel, and then we'll hit the road. Alright. We loaded up with fuel. Jumping on this Highway 82 bypass headed west outside of Columbus here. Ain't got too long a road trip, but little road trip action today. Maybe the traffic won't be too bad. A little bit cooler this morning. What's it saying? It says 70. Just don't seem like it's as humid as it's been being. Alright. Let's roll on. Alright, crossing over the Tombigbee River. Same river we cross every other morning going to Mississippi, just a little further north on a different bridge. Gonna be another pretty day, it looks like. Alright, y'all, we went through around Starkville, Mississippi a while ago. Now we're rolling into Mathiston, Mississippi. I was thinking a while ago, you just about don't roll through towns anymore. You roll around them. Bypasses everywhere. I know most of y'all probably remember, used to, everywhere you went straight down Main Street everywhere until they put all these bypasses in. Small little town. Little farm and garden over there. Got shooting houses and feeders, deer stands. Everybody's got feeders and shooting houses and stuff these days. We're still on 82, fixing to head around Michael, Mississippi. The sign says the town that cares. Used to race over in Michael years ago. We're fixing to be coming into Winona, Mississippi now. Pretty country over here. Kind of smaller farm fields and a lot of hay fields. A lot of people cutting hay right now. Still on 82. Could get on I-55 right there, north and south. South carries you down to Jackson, Mississippi. Alright, still on 82. This right here is where you kind of start falling off into the Mississippi Delta. Kind of, sort of. Kind of get into a little more low ground here. Not many hills from here on out. Lots of farming over this way. The further west you go, the bigger the fields get. Alright, coming into Greenwood, Mississippi now. Y'all look what coming down the 4-lane highway. Big old tractor, you don't see that everywhere. Big old New Holland. Alright y'all, here we are. This is Best Way Ag. This is where we get all our spray rigs and stuff from. Get your phone number and all right there. Can y'all see that? Everybody's always asking me where they come from. This is it. And ease in there and pick up a new toy. Alright y'all. Got us a new spray rig on the back of the Dodge. When we get back to the farm here in a little while, I'll show you this thing. I've been kind of wanting one of these to make things a little quicker and to be able to do things a little better. And love the Polaris spray rig, but when it's dry enough for a tractor, we're going to use this one now. So, easing on back. Alright y'all, made it back to Alabama. Here's our new spray rig. It has got, and I'll show y'all a little bit more about it. We may get to use it here in a little while. I've got a few things I got to do first. 200-gallon tank. Got the hand wand on it, PTO driven. It's got the valves up there for the hand wand, and then left and right. Got your pressure gauge and all. I had to get unloaded and use it. It should be pretty simple. It should operate just about like the one does on the Ranger, just a lot bigger. Some of these little tractors, I won't be able to fill it completely full of water, but when we do hook it to a big tractor, we will be able to. I'm going to get wrapped up with some things I got to do, and we might hook that thing up in a little bit. Alright, got the new spray rig hooked up to the John Deere 5303. They got the PTO pump zippy tied up. I got to straighten these out. They got them tight. I don't know why they did that. I guess for hauling purposes. They should have left out straight. I got my tips here I got to put on, and then I'm going to see how much time I got, and I may put 100 gallons in here and we'll go spray it. Alright, got my spray nozzles in. These things, it's like 15 degrees back where they get coverage on all the way across the middle. And I went ahead and got the yellow tips. It's just like on our Polaris spray rig, so I'm kind of more used to the mix and the speed that we got to go. Alright, got the PTO hooked up. This thing floats. I can't remember which way it goes now. But anyway, put this bar on it to stop it, because if you didn't put that bar on it, it just spin. So we may have to do some adjusting on that, but I think we're probably okay. I'm going to put me 100 gallons of water in it before I put any chemical, just to kind of check, make sure it ain't got any leaks, and then probably test the spraying before I ever put any chemical in. Well, that thing's going to spray right there. Y'all, so here we are back down here in the Sawtooth. The object of my game here is to kill everything but the Sawtooth. The chemical that I want to use is a Mazapir. I'm going to try to explain a little bit about these chemicals. I'm not a chemist by any means, but Mitt's helped me a lot on this. Mitt and Hollis that helped us clear these Sawtooths. A Mazapir is what we use in these pines, and it kills all the hardwood competition but lets the briars go. Well, when you get in this hardwood situation, the imazapyr has a lot of soil activity, and what I mean by soil activity is it kills under the ground. I mean, if it gets into the root of these sawtooths, it's going to kill them. So that was not an option here. Fire is not an option here because I think it'd get too hot and burn my sawtooths up. So the chemical I got in there today is Garlon. I had some left over when we first got the Polaris spray rig. The Garlon is going to kill anything on contact, kind of like just like Roundup, but it's not going to get, and it doesn't have any soil activity, so it's not going to get in the ground. So I'm going to use what Garlon, I may have enough Garlon to do all the sawtooths. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure how far it's going to go, but I'm going to start off with Garlon and then finish off with Roundup. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do in between these rows. I'm not sure if I'm going to just keep it maintained bush hog, try to plant a little clover. I'm not sure yet, but the first thing we got to do is get all this hardwood competition that's under them knocked back to where we don't have to deal with them no more. I for sure want to get it to where I can handle it if I want to bush hog it or whatever. And they got it clean enough. This is probably the worst looking row here, but all this others y'all seen, it's pretty clean. So it's going to take me a minute to get this spray rig figured out, but when I do, y'all, we got 100 gallons put out, and it went a long way, and I think it's going to do a good job. I was thinking about doing a little more, and the PTO is messed up. This thing has done broke loose from the casting right there. I don't know what I'm going to do on that, but anyway, I got it unhooked. The clutch 5065 is still not fixed. I got to carry it now. Maybe I can limp it enough to get the sawtooth sprayed and we'll get working on this. I don't know. It seems like sometimes the more you do, the more it tears up. But that's part of it. We'll just have to get it fixed. But I got to call this a day. Appreciate y'all watching. Out of here.